ever on the revolution. Something that has changed kitchens all across the country is the Ninja Foodi XL. This is a remarkable machine, remarkable. And I talk from experience, we have the Foodi in our home. Quite honestly, we have a lot of Ninjas, a lot of Ninja products in the Freeman household, but I get the chance to be here and see them and be hands-on, so it's an easy sell for me. This is something I want you to kind of investigate. What you're looking at looks like a pressure cooker, and it is. What you're looking at is also an air fryer. It's a 2-in-1, but then also, on top of it being a pressure cooker and an air fryer, it's gonna steam, bake, roast, and dehydrate. Why do we love pressure cookers? Well, pressure cookers, I mean, I've been here for 15 years, and I'd say in the past 11 years, pressure cookers have consistently been the #1 seller. Not like grandma's pressure cooker where it was, oh my gosh, all hands to deck, is it gonna blow? This is a pressure cooker that delivers fall off the bone, melt in your mouth, tender, moist, amazing flavors. We love our pressure cooker. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you are missing out. My mom, when she visited, she'd not used a pressure cooker in a long time, and my wife had to persuade her to use this. Oh, are you kidding me? By the end of it, she was just glowing all over. It was just a win, win, win. So, pressure cooker, gotta have one. An air fryer emerged on the scene about 6-7 years ago. Again, changed everything. An air fryer is about not using the oil that you would use, not having the calories that you'd consume, not having all the health concerns. Even when you're making your favorite foods, it might be French fries or chicken nuggets for the kids. I'm a sucker for onion rings. Everything is easier and healthier in here, but the taste is just as good. You don't compromise on the flavor. So what Ninja did is say, okay, you spend $150 on an air fryer, you spend $150 on a pressure cooker, you spend $70 on a steamer, you spend $100 on a dehydrator. Let's put it all in one machine, and this is how they created the Ninja Foodi XL. We'll show you everything it does, but I promise you this, no more waiting for the oven to warm up, no more slaving over the stovetop, no more enjoying the meal but frustrated about all the cleanup. Who's gonna do it tonight? Who's gonna clean up all the messes, all the pots, all the pans? We don't need to worry about that again. You just saw the gray. That is that beautiful, I believe we're calling it, is this a cinnamon or the burgundy? I think it's, yeah, cinnamon. Less than 100 to go around in the cinnamon. I have the gray available. 150 if you want that one. This is the white, and then we have the black as well. And don't forget the navy this way, come back with me. Oh, okay, navy's gonna go first. There's only 2 dozen left. I do like that navy. You know, it's funny, even with the naked eye, I can see how high quality the construction is. It's clearly not the average, not the norm. And it's so fascinating comparing it to other products that you see on the store shelves. Ninja just do it better than anybody. Free shipping if you order it today. 5 flex pay if you order it today. You're getting all the features. And this is the season where we like to cook more, stay in more, and really benefit from having this type of technology. Rochelle joins us. Rochelle, it's a game changer. It's delicious, it's tasty, it saves you time, it cooks faster. You create your dream list of any kitchen appliance, and this is all of it, and then some.
It truly is, Adam. And I know I'm not supposed to have favorites, but this is probably my favorite. This is the original. I mean, this is the Ninja Foodi. It's the pressure cooker that crisps. And I think the best way to show you how it does that is with these chickens here. And so this chicken here is a pressure cooked chicken. And this is fine if you're doing soups, but this is not what you want to serve your family on a Sunday night. The other chicken here is one that has been air fried. That's what we call the pressure cooker that crisps. It's going to get that nice and brown and golden delicious skin. And I didn't have to move it to the oven to do that. I did that all in one pot, and the secret is in 2 lids. So you're getting one lid that's gonna pressure cook, and then you're getting another lid that's gonna air fry, and it's an 8-in-1, so it does it all in one. And I love that you have the capacity with this one too, with it being 8-quart. You can do a 7-pound chicken. This is what I do for Thanksgiving, because we have about, we usually have 6 to 8 people over, and I do this, and I'm not worried about it for Thanksgiving. I'm not having to babysit things in the oven. I know it's going to be moist and tender and delicious inside because it's pressure cooked. And pressure cooking saves you about 70% of your time for cooking. And even last night I was making rice, and it was wild rice, and it took me 20 minutes instead of 45. But let's go over here. I'll show you how to build one of the meals. This is what we call a 360 meal. And the reason I want to do this first is because I want to make sure I can show you to you before the end of the hour. So just peek inside real quick here. I want you to see I have my roasting rack with some vegetables. So I have my squash and onions in there. I'm going to layer some more vegetables on top. So I'm going to put my asparagus on top of that. And then Adam, watch this. I'm going to layer this and I'm going to put my steaks right on top. So I've got 3 layers going in here. And this is why we call it a 360 meal, because it's going to fit 360 degrees of your plate. I'm going to lower the lid. This is the air crisping lid. You can see here, this is the fan that's going to blow all of that hot air around my food and get it wonderful and golden delicious. I'm going to close the lid, and then I'm going to set this at 390 just for 15 minutes because they're really thick steaks. So I'm going to turn this on. This is all the different functions that we have here. You can see that it automatically lights up with the TenderCrisp selections here. So I have air crisp, I have bake, roast, broil, and dehydrate. So you can even dehydrate your apples if you're going apple picking this autumn. I'm going to select air crisp, and then you can go up and down with your temperature and time. So it's got my temperature already at 390. So I'm just going to go, or actually here, I'm going to go down over here for my time, just to 12 to 15 minutes, just because I want to get it nice and golden brown on those steaks. I'm going to hit start. And now that's the beautiful thing. It's going to count down. It's going to do the cooking for me. I can now walk away. I can go watch TV. I can go check my email. I don't have to babysit those steaks on the stove. I don't have to check things that like I would in the oven. It's going to take care of all the cooking for me.
It's one of those products where honestly, everybody would benefit from it. You will love this. You know, we're so used to doing things in a certain way. Sometimes it's hard to change, right? What Ninja have done is said, look, we're gonna do our very best to convince you that this is better and easier and faster and most important of all, tastier. We're gonna take your favorite dishes and cut the calories, and we're gonna cut the time it takes to cook them, but we're gonna make your taste buds just burst with flavor, because truly the tastes are amazing. The oven drives me nuts because the oven takes forever to warm up and then takes forever to cool down. I mean, I'm not great in the kitchen. The oven just drives me crazy. This is 1,000 times better. And cleanup, as we said, it's more of a one-pot solution. So you're not using multiple things to do what this can do in one. If you're looking for this navy blue, I have 12 left. This is nearly gone, guys, and I don't have any more for the year. This is the last quantity scheduled in that and this is so high-end looking. That is really nice. Love that. That's the blue. This is the cinnamon. 6 dozen in cinnamon if you want that beautiful cinnamon, that accent, that designer color. The gray is really popular. Gray, that restoration-y feel across our homes is really, you know, high-end. That's also now down to around 100 or so. We have our white, which is crisp and clean and contemporary, and we have that classic black as well. Black is the best seller at this moment in time. What Rochelle just showed you on the panel, they could not have made this simpler. Let me tell you, you will be a whiz at this in seconds. It comes with a really insightful quick start guide that's gonna guide you through it, but it's so easy to use. And obviously, we're talking about these technologies together. So we've got the speed of a pressure cooker, speed of an air fryer, the healthy benefits, and whether I'm looking at the video of the salmon and the rice, or I'm looking at the ribs in front of me, or the chicken nuggets, or the chili, or the French fries, the sweet potato fries, everything is better. I mean, Rochelle, wouldn't you, I mean, okay, let me ask you this question first. The reason they achieved this is because of the technology. This wasn't available before, right?
That's right. They were the first. Ninja likes to always look at what customer comments are and see how we can make things easier to do in the kitchen. So what you're seeing right now inside the pressure cooker, that is keeping all of those wonderful juices in the chicken. And so if you're putting rosemary and your spices in there, it's going to be infused with those flavors too. Right now, you're seeing the opposite lid. So that's the air crisping lid. That's going to make it nice and golden brown and delicious on the outside. So you're going to get the best of both worlds. You're going to get that infused flavor of pressure cooking where all those tender juices are in, inside of your chicken, and then you're going to get the golden brown, crispy and delicious skin that you love to put on a platter and serve to your family, either for Sunday or for the, for Sunday night meal or for the holidays or even Thanksgiving. I mean, we don't have a big family, so we don't do the big turkey. We usually do about a 7-pound chicken, but it really is the best of one pot cooking. You are getting 2 lids. This is the pressure cooking lid. I just pressure cooked some pasta, so I'm going to move the pressure cooking lid to the sink here for me to watch. But look at that steam. Look at how delicious this looks. I'm actually going to doctor this up a little bit. So when I said this is one pot cooking, I did start with sear and saute. And so I did some sear and saute and I built up my sauce with some onions. I'm gonna dump all of this cheese now on it. I'm gonna put my pepperoni on it. Now, typically what I would have to do is I'd have to have a separate pot for the sauce and a separate pot for the noodles. And I would have to have a separate pot, you know, to put this in the oven. I'm doing this all in one now. I'm just gonna close the pressure cooking lid because we wanna get those noodles nice and melted and golden brown. Let me turn this on again. It automatically recognizes that it's using the TenderCrisp lid. So it's really smart technology. You don't have to worry about messing it up. Whichever lid you're using, that's what's gonna light up for you to use. You've got your four different functions here for the pressure cooking lid. You can even bake. I've baked cakes in here before. I have to tell you, I've broiled meats. It makes wonderful cakes. It's essentially like a convection oven on your countertop. But for now, for making the pepperoni pizza pasta bake, I'm gonna hit air crisp, and it's already at the temperature I want. I'm just gonna lower the time to just 6 minutes because I just want that cheese to melt, and we're gonna finish it in the Ninja. So I didn't have to move this to the oven. I didn't have to put it in, you know, I didn't have to get a bunch of pots and pans dirty doing the sauce and the pasta and everything separate. This will do up to 2 boxes of pasta because of the capacity, because of the 8 quarts. So you really can do a lot in it. But if you just want to do a little bit too, you can do a little bit too. So I'm gonna move over here. I've got lots of food to show you, Adam. I'm cooking today.
I love it.
So the pasta is when I want to feed a lot. Yeah. This is what I usually do just for me and my husband, is just 2 salmon fillets on a weeknight because it's really quick and easy and healthy and delicious. I've got my tomatoes and my potatoes down here. I'm just gonna move the rack over to my sink, but while we peek inside here at the potatoes, so we were able to do our vegetables just on the bottom. And so I didn't have to heat up my whole house. I didn't have to heat up the oven. Right. And usually it takes like 15 minutes for my oven to preheat anyway. Yep. I have dinner done in the time that it takes my oven to preheat. And I have it all done with the air frying function here.
Look how gorgeous that looks. So healthy, so fast, so easy. Rochelle, we got an update. Very exciting. Word just came through from HSN HQ that navy has now officially sold out. So thank you for all of your orders on that one. Next is going to be cinnamon. A fewer than 4 dozen in the cinnamon. Very popular color for obvious reasons. It's beautiful. Black is the best seller. If you have got your eye on the black, I would act a little bit sooner than later. I'm okay on white at the moment, and the gray is also nearly sold out. You know, it occurred to me as Rochelle was showing us that, you know, for all the things that we share with you, it's still, I know for many of us, like, do I have to learn this? Am I gonna like this? I mean, it all sounds really good, but still there's that barrier, because, you know, it's something new. If you buy it today, this is one of the very few occasions, in fact, it's the only occasion this year that I've been able to say this on this item. If you buy this today, you can try it, use it, live life with this October, November, December, and January. And if by January 31st of 2022, you say, you know what, I'm pleased I tried it, but it's not for me, you can send it back and get your money back. I mean, you think about that, you've got nothing to lose. On that basis, you should try it, because here's the thing, I believe you're gonna love it, and when you do love it, it's gonna change your time in the kitchen for the better. Not only will it be faster, not only will it be healthier, but it will taste better. I mean, that's the ultimate crunch. You see, I could stand here all day and say, it cuts time in the kitchen and it's so much healthier for you. But you know, if you take one bite and you say, oh, I don't like the taste of that, the rest of it just goes to wreck and ruin. I'm saying this is tastier than what you're doing right now. And it's faster, and it's healthier, and it's better, and it's the lowest price ever, and you're saving $110, and it's free shipping, and it's 5 flex pay. So today's a great day. Okay, cinnamon's nearly gone. I'm next gonna be removing this from the counter. Wow, okay, so take one last glorious look at the cinnamon. If you're shopping for this online or you're Googling Ninja Foodi XL, there's various different models. Make sure you're comparing apples to apples. This is a top of the top of the top. It's fabulous. And again, it's a pressure cooker. It's an air fryer. I can steam, I can bake, I can roast, I can dehydrate, I can do all those things. But even if you are just air frying and pressure cooking, life is about to get a whole lot tastier, Rochelle, when you've got the Ninja in the kitchen.
It's so true. And it can do a lot or it can do a little. I love that I have the capacity to do bigger things when I need to do bigger things. But even last night, I just made some rice. I needed to make some rice and it was wild rice. Wild rice usually takes 45 minutes if you're waiting for the pot of water to boil and everything else. It took 20 minutes in my Ninja Foodi. So you are getting a cookbook and a quick start guide that comes with it. I want to show you, most people, once they get it home, they want to try this roast chicken. So the herb roast chicken recipe is already in there. The house smells wonderful. It smells like herbs, and all those wonderful herbs and spices are getting infused in the chicken with the pressure cooking. The ribs are also in there. This is my husband's favorite thing. We actually did some ribs here. We'll pan over and show you. It does ribs more delicious in the restaurant, in my opinion.
I believe it.
Because you're going to pressure cook it and infuse it with all the flavors and get it nice and moist and tender, but then you can air crisp it and get that nice caramelization with the barbecue sauce. And I didn't have to slave hours over, a barbecue outside. I didn't have to transfer it from my pressure cooker to the oven to finish it. It's all done in one pot. And personally, I prefer that kind of barbecuing without being outside with the mosquitoes and the weather. I can just do that in my Ninja Foodi and have amazing ribs at home. But there's also wonderful cooking charts in here. Anything to your heart's content that you want to cook, there's a cooking chart for it. There's a pressure cooking chart. There's also some air crisping charts here in the back. It will do up to 4 pounds of French fries. I think it does about 2 pounds of wings. It is a 5-quart capacity basket. And I think I heard something beep. Something's beeping. That means dinner's done.
Yeah.
And then just oh, look at this. This is delicious. Look at that cheese. And so remember, I did the pasta first with the sear and saute. And then I caramelized my onions. I made my sauce. Now I just added my cheese and my pepperoni. This recipe is included, by the way. It's included in the book that it comes with. It's one of the most popular ones, the pepperoni pizza pasta bake.
So good.
And it's because it's something that would normally take you, 4 or 5 pots and pans, and this just took you one. It's 1 pot cooking. And then I'm going to show you how easy this is to clean. I'm not going to clean it on air because it is 8 quarts of pasta. So we're going to this is going to be family meal tonight with everybody here. But look at how it's not sticking. Like none of the cheese is sticking to the side. It is a ceramic coated pot, so it's really easy to clean. It's also dishwasher safe, but I honestly, I just put this in my sink with some soapy water and it cleans up in, just a minute. So it also has a keep warm function. So if you are entertaining for the holidays, if you're having your family over finally after last year, you can do big, pasta bakes like this, and it will have the keep warm function so everybody can serve themselves and, go around and see everybody that they haven't seen in a long time, and their pasta or their chicken and things are going to be hot when they're ready.
I want you to be so excited about this because you are going to love it. And Ninja as a company, they just do it so right. I mean, they just make great quality. Ninja, many of you know, I'm sure many of you don't know as well, Ninja is the same company as Shark. So all the Shark vacuums and everything, Shark, Ninja, Ninja, Shark, it's the same people. And they just deliver great quality, great innovation. This is sensational. I have a handful left in cinnamon. I'm teetering on the edge of when I'm removing it, but wow, it's nearly gone. This is that gray, this is the white, and of course it's the black. I think because a lot of people who are Googling, even who are not watching HSN, but are just Googling Ninja Foodi XL, are coming to HSN because our price is so good. It's the lowest price ever that we've ever offered on the air, so we're really excited about it. You know what I noticed? My coffee cup is officially empty. Come with me, everybody. I'm gonna do another cup of coffee because I'm in that kind of mood today. I think I need more coffee. If you missed our presentation on the Ninja Dual Brew, it is brilliant. This allows you to use K-cups or pods of any flavors or use coffee grounds. We have a smart deal right now going, so it's a fabulous price of $149.99. If you're looking to get a coffee maker, maybe for your son and daughter-in-law for the holidays, or maybe you've had your coffee maker for a long time, this is an opportunity to get a brand new one that has this thermal extraction brewing. It's a smart technology that gives you more saturation, gives you better flavor, richer flavor, so good. This is already making my new cup of coffee. You could do it over ice if you want. You could put it in a big tall tumbler as you're heading out the door. Obviously, if it's just you on a morning, you could just put the K-cup in and press the button, you're good to go. But if you've got maybe a family meal going on and you want everybody to have a nice cup of coffee, you can use the carafe and do a pot of coffee and everybody's happy. Obviously the flavors are better than ever before. Again, because Ninja, whether it's this or whether it's our pressure cooker, are utilizing all the new technologies that are out there. I can tell this is nearly done. The aroma again is just just breathtaking, honestly. Love waking up to that fresh coffee smell. I could have changed the amount of coffee, so you've got the various ounces, all the way up to the larger carafe style, obviously. If you want to order this today, lowest price of the year, flex pay and free shipping and handling. So it's a good day to do it. I think we're done. Let me just grab a little bit of creamer in there as well, and we are gonna be good to go. There it is. Okay, that's looking good. All right, okay, now I've got my coffee. I'm fueled up, ready for the next round. We only have about 15 minutes left, so we're halfway through our presentation on our Ninja Foodi, but obviously a true game changer. I mean, if you're great in the kitchen, you'll love this. If you're not so great in the kitchen, you'll love this. I mean, Rochelle, it seems to appeal to everybody. But Rochelle, you understand that if you just take the pressure cooker element of it, a lot of people, they instantly hark back to grandma's pressure cooker that was kind of, felt a little bit unsafe, always looked like it was about to blow. This is not that, right?
Yeah. That's not that at all. This makes it so easy. It really makes it foolproof. I had that same kind of hesitation when pressure cookers first started coming on the scene. I remembered my grandmother's, but this takes all the guesswork out of it for you. There's so many safety functions built in, including the panel lighting up. You know, depending on what lid you're using, it tells you exactly what's going on. So it's really easy. The technology is smart. I heard a do, which means our steaks are done. So let me show you the steaks, and then I'll walk you through that front panel again too, so you can kind of get an idea. But look inside here at the steaks. You saw me add those. You saw me add those. So you know that we just cooked those on air today. But look at these delicious steaks. Look at that wonderful crispy brown, golden delicious. These are air fried steaks. But we also layered it with our vegetables underneath. Now, I know I should let this rest for a minute, but I can't wait to cut in to kind of take a peek of what it looks like. Oh my goodness, Adam, look at how perfect that is. So it's golden and brown on the outside, perfectly pink in the middle, just the way I like it. And that is because of that 360-degree air. So you're getting hot air that surrounds your food, 360 degrees. It's going to cook it nice and golden brown and delicious on the outside, but leave it tender and juicy in the middle. I also layered up all my vegetables in here, so you can see my asparagus is under there. I also have some squash underneath there before. So if you do have an air fryer at home, can it do this capacity? Can it do this much food? I'm going to go over and show you the racks over here because these are cool. They're not full of food. So this is the rack that you're getting with it. So that's how I was able to layer up my steaks and layer up my potatoes and asparagus in there. So you can layer things. You can dehydrate even if you wanted to do some dehydrated apples or any of the fruits that you have for the fall season. So really there's so much that you can do with it. This is the crisper basket that it comes with. This is a 5-quart capacity. So this is what we do the chickens in. You can see it's got little feet on the bottom there. So it like rests above, you know, whatever juices are in there that are, you know, whether you're doing French fries or wings. But it's such smart technology. I'm glad you brought up the, you know, the pressure cooking because I think it's so popular now because it's going to save you time in the kitchen. It's going to reduce your cook time by 70%. So it also comes with a cheat sheet. So Ninja makes it that easy that you can look at your cooking sheet and say, this is what I want to cook tonight. And it tells you exactly how to do that with you know, your protein and your vegetables or your starches. So really Ninja just makes it so fun and so easy to be in the kitchen. And really we're in the season of eating right now, aren't we, Adam?
It's my favorite season, no doubt about it.
Me too.
This is going to make sure that you eat so well. Okay, 2 quick things. The first is, as you look at the price, you must remember, because if you just channel surfing, you're thinking, well, isn't that more money than I'd normally spend on a pressure cooker? No, this is not a pressure cooker. It's a pressure cooker and it's an air fryer. The average pressure cooker sells on HSN for around $129. The average air fryer sells on HSN for around $149. The average steamer on HSN sells on air for around $70 to $100. Dehydrators around $100. So you start adding that all up and you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. This is an all-in-one for $169. In the market, you spend $280 on it, so it's a great deal. Okay, quick update. Cinnamon has now officially sold out, so thank you for all of your orders on the cinnamon. It's popular, and you know, places are out of stock, and you've heard of all the shipping delays that other retailers are having. We've got these in stock right now, but they are selling quickly. Okay, the 3 colors, gray, very popular. fewer than 100 left, okay? Fewer than 100 in the gray, so that's going rapidly. We have our sensational white, and we have the sleek signature black. If you do want the black, that is in the lead for sales right now. So most of America is choosing the black. If that's what you want, certainly order in the next few moments. I know I said it before, but for all that we're showing you, and as enticing it as it is, I know that you may still wonder, am I gonna use it? Am I gonna love it? Will I really not use the stovetop as much? Will I really not use the oven as much? Look, let us prove it to you. At least give me the chance. You don't know unless you try. You've got till the end of January next year. Look, if you're not using this all the time and you're not loving it, send it back. January 31st, 2022, and get your money back. But do not try, because that's scandalous. All of these words are true, and if anything, I am underselling it. I could tell you the ribs will fall off the bone, melt in your mouth. I could tell you that you can make the best tasting salmon of your life. I could tell you that French fries are crispier and crunchier than what you would typically have, that chicken nuggets for the kids are instantaneous. I could tell you that gourmet meals come together in moments and are moist and flavorful, and all of it, I'm creating a low expectation. It's better than everything I just said. It is the single best kitchen appliance you will bring into your home. That's how good this is. I mean every word of it. So with that being said, if you want the gray now, fewer than 3 dozen before it's sold out, really a last call on the gray. Rochelle, there's a lot to get excited about and a lot to discover. Health benefits, speed benefits in terms of how quickly we can cook, but ultimately, like we said, it's flavor, it's taste. That is king above all, and this delivers the best flavor and tastes.
It truly is. And I love how you said you named all these things and you're like, oh, but I'm underselling it. Because the first time I made chicken in my Ninja Foodi, I was like, what? I can't believe I did this whole thing in just one pot. And so really, the Ninja Foodi is the best of pressure cooking and air frying all in one. And the best way to show you that is with the chicken. So this is a pressure cooked chicken, and there's nothing wrong with that if you're going to pull it apart and put it into soup. But this is a tender, crisp chicken. So this has been air fried after it's pressure cooked. So it's got that crispy brown, golden and delicious skin. And so when you're pressure cooking, it's going to save you time cooking, but it's also going to infuse it with flavor. So your chicken's going to taste like the rosemary and the sage and all the other flavors that you put in there. I know whenever I make this recipe, my whole house smells like rosemary and lemon, and we love it. But then you don't have to take the chicken out and put it in the oven. You don't have to heat up your oven or wait for your oven to heat up. All you have to do is swap the lid. And so this is what the lid looks like inside, and you can still see that beautiful pepperoni pizza pasta bake we made. It's still wonderful, hot and steamy. And so we did 4 pounds of pasta in here. We started by doing sear and saute. So we did some sear and saute with our onions, built up that pasta sauce, put 2 boxes of pasta in here with the sauce, so no water. So it's all infused. Every single one of these noodles is going to taste like the sauce. It's going to be so flavorful and so delicious. Plus, it's got keep warm. Look at the steam coming out. We made this, right before the show. It's still keeping it warm. So you have that capacity if you're entertaining for the holidays, if you're having family over to come visit, even if you're not cooking, your big Thanksgiving dinner, but you want to feed everybody on a Friday night, this 8-quart capacity is going to be able to feed your whole family. But then when you just want to do a little bit, you can just do the 360 meal. We call it the 360 meal because it fills the plate. We did our salmon and potatoes with the air fry function in just 12 minutes. This I usually make for my husband and I on weeknights because it's healthy, it's easy, it's fast. I can set the buttons and I can walk away. It's not a one-trick pony. It's going to replace 8 different things on your countertop. And if you want, I'll walk you through the panel one more time, and then you can let me know what colors are left. But this is the front panel. It's very smart technology. It automatically knows what lid you're using. So right now I have the air crisping lid. So that's what's lit up here. But you can see the 8 different functions. You have pressure cooking, steam, slow cook, yogurt even, sear and saute, air crisp, bake. I've baked cakes in here. I've baked brownies in here. I've baked cinnamon rolls in here. It does a wonderful job. Broil, dehydrate, and then even the keep warm function down there. If you make something and you want to keep it warm because you're entertaining, you can do that too. But really, it's a true 8-in-1, you know, whether you're using it to pressure cook or to air fry, but I think you're gonna love it for all the other things too.
And the quick start guide that you get that's included is so helpful. It's so easy to use. Let me just grab it for 1 second. Over here, again, so well done. Ninja do this. Beautiful color imagery, easy to work through, easy to understand. Whatever it is that you want to make, you will be able to do it simply and easily. I hope we have enticed you today to order this. Coming up in just 9 minutes, the amazing Toni Braxton will be live here on HSN. She's going to be unbreaking our hearts with the amazing Breathe fragrance that is just setting the world alight today. So stick around. That's going to be so fun. Sarah Anderson, our dear friend, is going to be joining us for that presentation. Last chance today to be able to get your hands on Ninja Foodi XL. If you want the gray, I will move that off the set momentarily. Until you see me move it, there is one available. I know it's a popular color choice. It's refreshing to be able to get appliances in all these different choices. Black continues to be the best seller. Obviously, that's gonna go in any kitchen space. If you buy it when this special deal is over, you're at $280. Still worth every penny. If you buy it today, you're at $169. And again, flex pay and free shipping. Not just this, but everything we're offering at the moment is free shipping. I was in bed last night just searching everything. I bought kids, our children, some kids' toys. I was searching for anything that was on my to-do list, to buy list, because you get free shipping on all of it today. So take advantage of that. And again, flex pay is your best friend. But when it comes to in the kitchen, this will truly make things better. One of the things, you know, we talk about pressure cooking. You understand what a pressure cooker is. This is safe, effective, fall off the bone, tender, juicy, moist, all those things. When it comes to air frying, we all take for granted that we all understand what that is, but air frying came around 6, 7, 8 years ago, and it revolutionized the way we think about cooking some of those guilty treats, those indulgences. French fries, chicken nuggets, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, all of the things that we love, I certainly do, but we know all that oil is not great for us. We know all of that fat and calories not great for us. This allows us, Rochelle, to cook those air-fried delights, but without all the oil, without all the calories. It's a healthier and better way to do it.
It truly is. You know, with air frying, it's going to be 75% less fat than traditional deep frying. So you could do your French fries and, you know, your wings and other things in here, but you can also bake, you can roast, you can layer it up. I love this for air frying more than all the other air fryers on the market because I can layer things in here like the steak, like the asparagus. I even have more vegetables here down at the bottom because it has the capacity to do so. So I'm just going to take the other rack out and you can see we even have more vegetables down here at the bottom. So I love this for air frying. You saw me add this, Adam, right in the beginning of the, you know, our half hour here. And this just took 15 minutes to roast these vegetables, to air fry the steak and get it nice and brown, crispy and golden delicious on the outside. So I love that it has the capacity, and I love that it also has the versatility, whether you're wanting to use it to pressure cook or air fry or bake or roast or broil. It even has sear and saute, so you don't even have to pull out your pans, you know, to sear and saute some onions to build up your sauce. You can sear and saute things in the pot and then build it up and build up that flavor. You are getting a quick start guide and a recipe book. So as soon as you get home, I recommend starting with the ribs because they're just so good. And as soon as I made the ribs, my husband was like, we're never eating ribs out again because you're going to be able to infuse it with the flavor with the pressure cooker and then get that nice caramelization of the barbecue sauce with the air crisping lid. So look at all the stuff that we even just did in this half hour. We did the ribs. We did the pepperoni pizza pasta bake. We've got some dehydrated apples out there. We also have our pressure cooked chicken versus our air fried chicken to kind of show you the different ways you can cook it and what the difference is when you actually use the air fry function. You don't have to lift it up to put it into the oven. It's all done in one pot. We also did the salmon and potatoes, which is a quick, easy, healthy meal. It takes just 15 minutes to make. And I love that 8-core capacity because you can layer it up. It's also easy to clean. It's ceramic coated, so you can pop it in the dishwasher. I usually just wash it in my sink because it's so easy. It's also easy to maneuver. I think one of the comments was, oh, how do I lift it? It comes with handles even built in. So, whether I just keep this on my counter because I use it almost every night. But if you have a, pantry you want to put it in, it's very easy to lift by the handles and move to your pantry. So look at all of the things that we did just in this half hour today.
Rochelle, you are a superstar. I'm so grateful. Thank you for showing us the amazing coffee maker and, of course, the Ninja Foodi. We love you. Be safe, be well. Obviously, you're going to eat well tonight, the whole family. I can't wait for the next time.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Rochelle. Well, I'm thrilled that you're enjoying this as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. I mean, truly, it makes your mouth water. There's no doubt. You talk about going to restaurants, and maybe we're not going to restaurants as much as we were, and we have to do all we can to support our local businesses, that's for certain. But I tell you, when you want restaurant quality food in your home, you've got to get a pressure cooker. You've just got to get a pressure cooker. I mean, for us, we use ours regularly, all the time, every week. Our air fryer we use all the time, regularly, every week. Ninja have created this and put both of them together to make it easier and simpler with less counter space, less storage space. All you do is switch out the lid. I have black available, white available, or of course that final gray. This is about to sell out, so if you're in the ordering process, make sure that order is confirmed. Thank you for shopping with me today. It's been so much fun. Before we go, quick heads up, Andrew Lessman was here this past weekend with his 25th anniversary celebration. He launched a brand new product. You know those vitamin C drinks? You know the vitamin C drinks that we typically take when we're not feeling hot, as it were, we start to feel something coming on? He has reinvented the vitamin C drink. It's called Efficient C. It's cranberry flavor and it's gorgeous.